and they've been stuck there for 3 months now on the Staffordshire side, and I imagine they're going to stay there for many years. So I'm trying to work out what the best way of getting people out in the countryside and use footpaths which are signposted and available.
I mean, there are other issues. There's 59, for example, and that's on the Rhinal Road, and that's through Wainwright's coal yard. You can't get through there.
I've got 67, 50, 51A, 49, 48, 43 and 81. I mean, all of which haven't been walked by that spreadsheet, but I've walked them in the last month.
Okay, well, we can usefully use you as a footpath volunteer.
I know, but I want to know...
81's one of mine, and I'll take it off my list.
I want to know what you're trying to do or accomplish as a footpath
Well, we get out
committee.
there as soon as we possibly can.
Yeah.
But with only 2 people, which is hence the requirement for other assistance, it would be very helpful. But I'll go and have a look at 81 myself. So, but is there anything else on the footpaths? I very much take your point about the conduit, very much indeed. But we will come back to it with the routes and what county can do as well. So, any other questions from the public? No. Okay, so I'll reopen the meeting. Minutes of the last meeting. Dated Tuesday the 26th of May 2026 at 6:45, and we were in fact here at Cheddleton. Has everybody present here that was at the meeting, because it's the people that were at the last meeting that can vote or propose or second, because I don't think we've got 2 new faces on planning that weren't at the last meeting.
That was there.
So, yeah. So you can still vote. You'll propose that they're correct, thank you.
Correct.
And a seconder, can I have a show of hands, please? Yeah, they're accepted. I'll just sign them off, please. I do need to keep this look. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, so this is where I will pick up on a couple of the items that you raised. The first, as you know, we have this ongoing list, and we're actually fine-tuning this in terms of updates, and then it drops off once we've got an ultimate decision. But I'm probably going in reverse order to the ones you mentioned, but the SMD 2025 0440 Roundel Developers land adjacent to Wayfield House.
Yeah.
You raised that one, and the agenda says it's at SNDC planning on the 18th of this month. That meeting has been cancelled.
Right, okay.
So it is not at that meeting.
Yeah. Can I just say, Sue, on that one?
Yeah.
There isn't a Wayfield House, you know.
No,
it's Mayfield House.
No, but the planning application says Wayfield.
I know. Because what they do is they use different names to confuse people. So it's actually Mayfield House, not Wayfield.
Yeah. I mean, when the planning committee does take that, they will they go out in the morning and go to all the sites. So.
Yeah, I know they do site visits, but it just seems a bit.
I know, but I'm sure I've drawn reference to that and something I've put on the planning application. I'm sure I have.
Have you, Sue?
Way back when, in November, we put holding objection on it. So.
Yeah. So that's been cancelled from committee next week.
Well, the meeting's been cancelled.
The committee, the whole Staffordshire Moorlands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's something we should draw reference to, because if it does get passed, the application approval is a legal document, and if it hasn't got the correct address on it, then it doesn't correspond to the legal address, does it?
I mean, it's not the first time. You know, there's applications on Roundel Road where one time it's called Roundel Farm, another time it's called Sylvester's Farm, another time it's called Sylvester's Farmlands. They just kind of call them whatever they want, and I don't know whether it's to confuse
Confused.
people because you think, oh, Wayfield House, oh, that's not by me, Wayfield House, this is Mayfield House where I live next door to. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's not right.
No.
Feels underhanded.
Yeah.
And the inspector's drawn attention to that mistake with Sylvester's farm, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, can we come back to the agenda?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, basically you can write to the planning, tell them address is not correct. You
Yeah.
can write to direct, or you can write to what with the Mark Taylor, simple as that. Write it, saying this is the application for which is the wrong address. Just say it on the other, it's going on some other land as well.
Maybe it's worth sending a late representation in at the last minute and then hopefully.
I'm quite happy to check because I'm almost certain I've put the fact that the address is wrong on.
I think I have myself, Sue, to be honest.
I will repeat that. So I'll make a note that we update the address.
Yeah, they know what the
and ask
addresses
the question
are.
why it's not correct.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to get replies, but update address. I'll do that. Okay. Item B, the morgue. Villa Road, Cheddleton, SND 2025 0465. I am going to conjoin this with item C, which is 0466, at the same premises. Both of those applications have been approved, one on the 3rd of June and one on the 4th of June. Okay, so if we come to H, if you recall, I only draw reference to the ones that if something has occurred with them. So we're now back to 0050 Land off Rownell Road. Again, this was supposed to be, no, I do apologise. End of public consultation is the 19th of June. So they put this out for re-consultation. So on the question, I think you were asking that the objection rules were somewhat limited from the parish council in the past.
Yeah.
Then we've got the opportunity to
The 4th of May.
update.
4th of May, that objection was sent in.
But it's at planning committee on the 16th of July.
Yeah, the 7th.
So
will you have chance to put another objection in before then?
yeah, we probably need to. No, we did agree to that we would object to it. So in the past, so yes, I can uplift the further objection with greater detail. If I've missed that and not cut and paste.
Yeah,
it,
no,
then
it's fine. I
I'll
presumed
do
it
that.
was just a temporary thing and another one would be added, but I
Yeah.
just thought I'd
No,
mention
what-
it in case you weren't aware.
Yeah, okay, thank you for that.
Okay?
But we've got further consultation until the 19th of this month, and then it's the planning committee on the 16th of July. And there will be another update, objection from
Thank you,
the
yeah.
parish council. The next one is SND 20, it's item K, sorry, SND 2026 0104, 6 Wilton Avenue, Sellerhead. This was for a single storey extension to the rear. That was approved on the 1st of June. The next one was item M, SND 2026 0138, 91 Heath Avenue, Sellerhead. The proposed first floor extension to side and single storey, we had no objection, but there's been an extension of the consultation to the 10th of June. That's obviously now passed, but we'd already responded prior to the extended date. The discharge of conditions, item O, sorry, discharge of conditions 2026-0031. This is all relating to the sewage. We haven't had a reply as to why we weren't a consultee, and the consultation got extended to the 9th of June, but it was all about the drainage. There are plans on there now, I believe, and it seems, you know, there's a full blue line drainage plan. So, if we wish to, we still have the opportunity to make a further comment. If anybody did want to consider. No?
Was that the one where,
I mean, it's a straightforward drainage
Yeah,
plan.
was that the one where I said just make sure they put the drains in the right place because a lot of
Yes.
people don't.
Yeah, no, it's just, yeah. If they don't put them where they are, they won't get the conditions discharged. So,